Hello, you are welcome. I hope we are all fine. We thank God for keeping us and for seeing us through each day. Based on our previous lesson, we are going to continue with article. So, for our previous lesson, we looked at article writing. We defined what an article is. And then we also looked at some basic features of article. I hope that is clear. Okay. And so looking on our screen, I believe we can answer these questions here because these are things we should know. So when we say article, what is an article? How did we define an article? Okay, we said an article is a writing, a piece of writing, which is based on a particular subject or topic of concern, and it's meant to be published in a newspaper or any written document. Okay, so we also looked at the features. So when we ask what are the features of article writing, we should be able to outline them, mention them. We mentioned the title, we mentioned the introduction, we also looked at the body, the conclusion, and the designation. Okay, all right. So the next question, at what point in article writing do we give a background of the subject or topic in the question given? At what point in article writing, looking at the features, at what point do we give a background check or history, okay, a brief history on the subject or topic in the question given? I hope you know that answer. Very good. The introduction. Okay, so what would be the designation if you are to write an article for publication in a newspaper? What would be the designation if you are asked to write an article for publication in a newspaper? So last week we looked at write an article for publication in the school's magazine. Okay, and I said that because it is limited to the school's environment, just writing your full name, that's at the right hand corner where you have just ended the essay, the right hand corner below bottom, you write your full name, then your class, or if you hold any position, you state that. So example, Makafui Chuika. So if Makafui is in class 5, just write class 5 or class 6 or JHS 2. If Makafui is the school prefect, just write school prefect. It means that when we pick the magazine and we are reading that particular article, we can tell that, oh, okay, this person is from this class, this person, okay, the school prefect, the girls prefect. So that is just it. Okay, now this one has to do with writing article for publication in a newspaper. Now all the features are the same. There's nothing wrong with the features when we have to write an article for publication in a newspaper. The only thing we must revise is the designation. So that is what we will briefly look at. Then we'll have an exercise to that effect. So we say the features are still the same. So we have the title, which is written in block letters. The title is from the question given and it's written in block letters and underlined with a straight edge. Then we have the introduction, then the body, conclusion, then we have the designation. All right. So let's look at the designation for this, an article to be published in any of the national newspaper. Okay. So this person, after writing, the person bears the name Esinam Ajo Domenyo, Belite International School, Tema. So it means that we are leading people to the writer of that article they have read in the newspaper. And the person can be found in a school, and the school is located in Tema. Note, if it's a school magazine, you don't need to write the name of the school again, because it is limited. It is in the school, so the school's name is not necessary. But here we have the name of the school because we are writing this article to be published in one of the national newspapers. Hence, it means that for easy identification or for a broader note, the person is supposed to locate a bigger organization or institution. Then from there, the person can get to you. So when the person is able to get to Tema, the person will look for a school called Bila International School and the name Esinam Adjo Domenyo. Or the person decides to write, the person's name is Tete Matthew. Grace Chapel is in Accra. So when the person goes to Grace Chapel, the person goes to Accra, there is a church there called Grace Chapel. The person will be able to get what? To Tete Matthew. So it is not advisable you write your contact number. It is not advisable you write your contact. You can imagine the number of calls you'll be receiving if everyone must call to commend you for the article you have read. You can have. So the best you can do to yourself is to put your address there so the person can get you through your address. All right. So that is it. Let's look at the assignment we have. You have to write an article to be published in any of the national newspapers and share your views on the benefit of free education. Write an article for publication in any of the national newspapers. We have Daily Graphic, we have a whole lot, okay? So you have to write an article to be published in any of the national newspapers and share your views on the benefits of free education. Please, this is not a letter, it is an article. There is no address to this effect. So start with a title. The title, you can deduce that from the topic you have. Benefits of free education. Benefits. So the simplest you can have is benefit of free education. You are okay. Okay, advantages of free education. The essence of free education. Free education and its benefit. Free education and its importance to the nation. I hope that is clear. So we can have, just with this short topic or question, you can have a whole lot of different title built from it. Okay. So this is all we have. If you have a problem, go back to the audio for last week's lesson to answer this question. I wish you all the best. Be safe. Bye-bye.